So we're off to the little village of Castelnau Montratier in the Lot department, which is it's not even an hour from where we live. And we're going in the van and see if some of you are a little bit observant, so you can probably see some stuff that maybe some don't see. But anyway, let's go. We've arrived in another of these camping car parks in a place called Castelnau Montratier, which is in the 46th department, which is the Lot of southwest France. It's the 31st of October, so it's Halloween. Woo! And we're just going to go off and see what the village is like. And also maybe how to pronounce this thing. Is it Montratier? Is it Montratier? How do we pronounce this, if it's important? But apparently this village is supposed to be quite nice, and it's got a Byzantine church. And just I'll flick around and show you where we're parked up, which is quite a nice little place. Not many people here. That's where we are, just over there, underneath some trees. There's three, including us, there's 3 people here. It's pretty quiet, quite a big place as well. It goes up to the top and down to the bottom. And we're heading that way off to the village. So see you in the village, maybe for a coffee or something. These are pretty typical buildings of Quercy with it looks like limestone, and these ones with, you know, half timbered. And that is the Byzantine church, which is pretty unusual, especially here, because it looks like something from Eastern Europe. But now we're going to look at a washing machine. And this is what we call a lavoir. And a lavoir is where people used to come, women, obv, used to come and wash the clothes. And these were probably used well into the 50s, 60s, maybe even up to the 70s, some of these. And nearly every village, I'll say every village, had one. And sometimes it was right by a stream. This one probably had a stream going underneath it. And they'd come here and they'd wash their clothes. Times have changed, thankfully. It looks like if you want to go and play golf, you need to follow mon cul. It's a private French joke. A joke à deux balles, as we say, but there you go. And this is the beautiful Quercy countryside. Quercy is like the region. It's in the Lot department of southwest France. Lot is places like Rocamadour, like Cahors and Padirac, places like this. And there it is there. Fabulous. Very green, very hilly, beautiful. Roses out on the 31st of October. Who'd have thunk it? And this is the Byzantine church of Castelnau Montratier, and we'll find out a little bit about it because it looks pretty unique. And there's the tortoise. And the hare. The Quercy, the Lot department, as I said earlier, very bucolic, very rural, very quiet as well. Once you get away from the bigger sort of tourist attractions like Cahors and Rocamadour and places like that, it's very, very quiet. And if you like that type of thing, this is a place for you. So this says that here is buried and there's no difference in class or rank or whatever. Since they were dug up in 1906, it's the old tombs of the old church and of the old cemetery. So it's human remains of people who died in Castelnau here. Between the 13th and the 19th century. Even though this looks like an old church, it looks like it was built in 1907, so it's not really that old. But we're going to be quiet now because we're going to go into the church. It's really quite sad to see a little place like this, which would have had a very small population at the beginning of the 20th century, and all of these, lost all of these people. Sometimes it's even sadder because you see the same names and you know they're brothers, fathers, cousins, etc. All came from the same place. It's really sad and pointless. The umbrellas are for the October Rose, which is a fight against breast cancer. The Place Gambetta in Castelnau Montratier. Why is it called Castelnau Montratier, and why do we have so many Castelnaus in France? Well, basically it means new castle, and normally the suffix, in this case Montratier, and the chateau's over there, in fact. We'll go and look at it later. But Montratier is the name of the person, and so you'll see things like Castelnau de France, Castelnau, lots of different Castelnaus. And basically it was after the Albigeois crusade against the Catars that these bastide towns, so these villages and towns which were fortified, were made from an edict from the king. Find more out about that later.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up.
This would have been the medieval sewage and drainage system. You can just imagine it at the time. All of the stuff just coming downhill and being forgotten about.
I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road.
Now we're going to explore some of the streets of the medieval village of Castelnau Montratier. We don't know what we're going to find, but let's go and have a look anyway.